Now, see, a lot of people aren't aware. A lot of people ain't really aware, especially this generation, of like the effects of the Contra scandal and how it infested our communities with not just drugs but guns. You know what I'm saying as well, and how the combustion of baking soda, hot water, and cocaine would bring back a substance that would tear down a couple generations.
No doubt, no doubt.
And now you have some very key knowledge, first-hand knowledge about that.
Key knowledge.
First-hand knowledge.
Key knowledge. The word is key.
So, like, living through that, and you know what I'm saying, even being, I guess, directly or indirectly connected with it and seeing the effects, like looking in the rear view, like how does that compute? Like, what does it say to you?
It's crazy right now, you know, being out on the street and seeing so many people that I knew was in the drug business when I was in there, homeless, and you know, lives may not never come back to what it used to be. It's sad, you know, and it makes you want to redeem yourself.
Right.
Like I gotta try to reverse what I help cause, because I can't take full responsibility for myself, because so many other elements was involved to get me to be who I became in that business. And if you start passing blame, you have to go all the way back to the first person that started with the cocaine. You know, he the one introduced the first one. So
he got it here. He damn sure got it here.
But as for that statement, there was a war going on in Nicaragua, and Congress had ordered the government not to give Nicaragua any more money.
Right.
So they needed a way to raise money without Congress or the Senate finding out that they was doing this. And just like brothers in the street,
right,
who trying to start a business, and he need a way to raise some money.
Yeah.
Illegally.
Well, yeah.
That's a formality.
By any means. Yeah. But that was illegal. Semantics. But that was illegal the way they raised this money.
Yeah. It was illegal for Reagan them too.
It was illegal for Reagan.
So Reagan them needed a way to get the money where it wouldn't be
buy weapons
able to be accounted for.
Right.
And they did it.
Same way they do today.
The same way the brothers was doing on the street.
Yeah, absolutely.
Know, trying to raise some money.
Right.
So when I say that, is by Ronald Reagan allowing them to do that, that really makes him the biggest drug dealer probably ever.
And also, I think it brings up a damn good case of entrapment. You know what I'm saying? For all of the motherfuckers who got locked up for cocaine, crack cocaine, all the motherfuckers who got the enhancements for the crack law and all that shit, that's entrapment. Didn't nobody know how to do this shit before you drop this shit off?
Facts.
You throw this shit here, man. Leave us in here knowing we fucked up, then lock us up for it. I think that's a strong case of entrapment. You know, it could.
And the president making it I forgot what they call it, but when the president sanctions something, just like right now how Trump said he can literally do anything he wants to. He can let anybody out of prison he want to let out. So really, if the president okayed it, it's almost like a perfecto where anybody that goes to prison or get affected by that, the president is responsible.
Absolutely. I do believe. And then when we
at least accountable.
When we have bona fide proof, we had bona fide proof where there's been admittance that this is absolute fact. This is true. So all that cocaine through the crack era, you know what I'm saying, the 80s, even into the 90s, all of that shit came from the motherfucking government. So all of the arrests made, all of the time that was given out was a result of the cocaine that was supplied by the government. So how can you be locked up in the government, by the government, when you got the dope from the government?
Let me just throw this out.
That's why they say it's the trap.
I'm going to just throw this out there.
Okay.
Now, if you walking down the street in your neighborhood.
That's right.
And saw a car sitting there with the keys and the ignition.
Mm-hmm.
And you just jumped in the car and took off.
Right.
You think that's entrapment?
If the person who left the car there is the same one that locked me up.
Bait car.
But if he tell him now what is entrapment, if he tell him, say, hey, boy, some keys in that car. You know you can steal it real easy.
You know you don't have a ride.
You know you got
your feet hurt.
Now you cooking.
That's entrapment.
That's entrapment. Now
you know your feet hurt.
I fought that. I fought that for
now you cooking with grief.
Like 10 years. I fought entrapment. We argued all the scenarios.
Right.
Yeah.
And the number one thing is predisposition.
Right.
Was you predisposed?
Right. See, because at the end of the day, everybody can't run with the same case now. Now we can say that with you. Like, everybody went down, they brought it in with you, and, it trickled down from there.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. But, it's a strong case, man. And anytime.
Are you trying to say from the 80s to the 90s and the 2000s, like they should know? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, man, everybody knew we were doing at some point. That's just life.
Yeah, man. We knew we weren't selling no motherfucking candy apples.
We do.
Nah, for real.
Because
saw the effect it had on people and everything.
But see, I didn't notice that until afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I didn't notice that until afterwards. It wasn't until, after I had, got my first record deal and gave my uncle some money, and he kind of refurbished the house. He flipped the house, and a house I used to sell dope out of. When I saw that house, I was thinking like, damn. So now it's a family in there. So it used to be a crack house, and now it's a family in there. Shit, I got about 12. I got 13 houses I done sold crack out of. So that means, shit, I done fucked this whole motherfucking neighborhood up. Really? You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this.
So that's what got me to building houses.
So do you think people, and this for you too, do you think people, if you make it without getting banged up, if you make it all the way through,
a unicorn.
You think people care as
highly
much?
unlikely.
You think those type people look back and say, "Boy, look at all this I messed up," or is it when you get caught and had time to actually sit down and think about it?
I wasn't locked up when I saw this. It was an epiphany. It just hit me when my uncle said, that used to be Jimmy Jam house and now it's a family in there.
What you think?
It affected me a different way. When I started to see the people that was sprung out and hooked, it started to affect me. Like, when I first started, it looked like cocaine was fly. The only people was getting high was pimps, doctors, lawyers. Mm-hmm. But after a while, I started to see, the people who couldn't afford to get high getting high. And it just had this effect on me, like, you're taking advantage of people now. It ain't no more like, when they come with their girl and the Cadillac.
And is this why the money's still coming?
Yeah, the money's still coming.
Gotcha.
Money's still coming. Mm-hmm. But a year before I got arrested, I quit.
Oh, that's cool.
I quit a year before I got arrested.
Wow.
So, but the feds can go back 7 years if they want to.
Wow, that's cold-blooded.